What is up, guys? My name is Coriola, and welcome to episode 50. Damn, it's crazy. 50 episodes into this series, and we are still a rebuilding team. Well, not still. We've been a contending team for a while, but we're back to rebuilding. Still no championship by year 2030. But yeah, welcome to episode 50. The Kansas City Royals did miss out on the postseason, finishing 78 and 84. It's a solid season. I wasn't expecting too much, so I'm not really complaining about how the season ended out. We called up Alejandro Lopez and Denny Velasquez during September call-ups, and they both had varying levels of success. No big pitching call-ups, but let's go through the stats. First, the offense. Rivelino Morella hit 277, 335 on base in 506 at-bats. Very good out of the leadoff spot from our young left fielder. Number 2, Tony Alcala hit 289 with 5 home runs, 316 on base. He's a free agent this season. We will look to bring him back. I like how he hits, but maybe just like on a 1 or 2 year deal. Jonathan Ramirez, the rookie, hit 332, 433 on base with 13 home runs in 295 at-bats in just a little over half a season. That's worth 2.1 wins above replacement. This kid was fantastic, and he's only going to get better from here. Billy Napier, 267, 16 home runs. Luis Maldonado, 250, 23 home runs. Danny Zamora, 228, 13 home runs, 209 on base. We're going to do something with him in just a second. Trey Turner, 250, 317 on base. I do not think we will be bringing him back this year, especially since we are bringing back Alcala. Velasquez hit 255, 310 on base. He was pretty solid. 255 is better than he was doing in AAA. Had one full win above replacement in just 145 at-bats. I still think he can progress better, be a better hitter. More power. I still think his contact's going to end up being better than 55. But yeah, hopefully he is the number 2 hitter of the future. And Devi Guran hit 238 with 6 home runs. And the fact that he's in the starting lineup probably tells you that Alejandro Lopez did not do that well. He hit 144 with 149 on base and 44 at-bats. He did have a negative .5 WAR. That's pretty bad. I do expect him to be in the bigs at the start of next season, and I do expect him to contribute much better next season. He's 24 years old, and I'm not really too disappointed with him. Salvador Perez, in his final season in Kansas City, age 40, which is ridiculous for a catcher like him, who just plays so much. He hit 120, 154 on base, no home runs in 75 at-bats. Mr. Perez, thank you for your service. He will be retiring after the season. Armando Galvin finished with a 327 on base. He hit only 222, no home runs, and 90 at-bats. He wants over $15 million for an extension, but we will be not offering him a qualifying offer this season. Zach Ritchie hit 83 with 154 on base in only 12 at-bats. Xander Bogaerts, 242, 324 on base in 392 at-bats. He was pretty solid. He didn't get a lot of playing time this season because of Danny Zamora mostly. And Rivelo Castro hit 261, 348 on base in 364 at-bats. Pitching-wise, Yuji Takeda, 281 in 196 innings. Ventura, 398 in 190. Wayne Green struggled, 522 in 165 and 2/3 innings. Brett Henry had a much better season this year. 193 innings pitched, 368 ERA, and Evan Banks, who has a lot of trade value, as you will see in just a minute, hint, 460 ERA, 178 innings pitched. Let's look at his FIP. 439, so he wasn't spectacular by any means. Did walk a lot of people, did give up a lot of home runs. So I don't really understand how much people love him, but if they want to give a lot for him, I will definitely take a lot for him. Colby Allard had 346 ERA, 78 innings pitched. Danny Cabello, 409, 88 innings pitched. Alex Castro, 35 and 78 and 2/3 innings. Nick Jensen, 466 and 65 and 2/3 innings. Bob Volmar, 466 and 67 and 2/3 innings. Nelmerson Angela, 308 and 76 innings pitched. And Jason Lovas, 411 in 35 innings pitched, who we just traded for as kind of a salary dump. We got Matt Hand, and then we traded him to San Diego. No, we got Hand from San Diego along with Raul Jimenez, sorry, who looks like he'd be a very good player. And then we shipped Hand to Atlanta just to clear up some cap or some budget space, I should say. Playoff time. We will simulate through that. Wild card game. Nationals over Giants. Athletics over Mariners. Jaron Shelby. Oh, yeah, we had a few guys go down. Was it just Shelby? Did everyone else come back? And Canterbury. Canterbury was hitting 296. You might have seen that. I'm not sure in last episode. And Jaron Shelby hit 259, 293 on base. He missed the end of the season. Athletics over Mariners in the AL wild card game. DS's. Nelmerson Angela would like to be closer. That's cool. Angels over the White Sox. Dodgers over the Cardinals. Mets over Nationals. And Yankees over Athletics. So we got 2 Los Angeles teams and 2 New York teams in the LCS. National League, Los Angeles over New York. And in the American League, Los Angeles over New York. So we've got an all Los Angeles World Series tied at 1 after 2. Angels take game 3, take game 4, take game 5. And the Angels win in 6 games. Sorry. They took game 3, took game 4, lost game 5, won game 6 to clinch the World Series, I believe, at home. Yeah. Congratulations to the Angels, who have beaten us in the playoffs multiple times during this franchise. They are World Series champions. Excuse me. Just got to get that water, as always. And 47 out of 100 is nowhere near as bad as the one we got last season. So let's go to this stuff. Arbitration, that's right. Ronnie McKenzie will be Well, I will keep McKenzie around for $900,000. He can stay in AAA for that money. I've got this glitch back. Oh my. Please work. He wants $1 million. I guess we're only offering him that much. Here we go. $1 million for Ronnie McKenzie to stay in AAA. Jason Lovas, we'll hold on to. Do we have any options? That's important. We do have options. Colby Allard, $3.6 million. We will execute that option. Trey Turner, $8 million. We will avoid his option. Danny Ventura, $12 million. He will be a free agent after next season. He'll be a free agent after the 2032 season. He's got 2 team options. So, have him around for at least 2 more years. We will absolutely execute his option. And Nelmerson Angela for $10 million. I think we could find a less expensive left-handed pitcher, even though he's pretty good this season. Could we get something nice in return for him? See a couple intriguing. Here's a young lefty. Trade an old lefty for a young lefty? Sure. Let's do it. All right. There's one trade, and we do have another coming up in just a second, but we got to finish arbitration first. We'll add him to our active roster. I believe we do have to solve arbitration with him. He wants Oh, 4.2. Why? Were you a closer? Why do you want so much money? That's less expensive than 10 million, and he did have a better season though, so I will be fine paying that for now, at least. Severson. Lovas, we will bring back for just 3 million. We've got about 54 million available, which is nice. Zach Ritchie, he wants 750,000. We can do that for him. Not much more than that, I'm afraid, Mr. Ritchie. Yeah. But he's going to need to prove well. He probably won't get picked up if we DFA him, so we can do that without worrying. Rivella Morella, in his first year of arbitration, only asking for 800,000. He was fairly solid out of the leadoff spot last year, so we will bring him back. And last, Jaron Shelby. Man, it seems like he's out for 2 more months. His past 3 seasons, he hit very well in Kansas City, and then he did struggle. I'll do the same with Morel. It's as the same as with Richie. It's not too much of a loss if we have to DFA him sometime next season. So we will do that. Tony Alcala, we will be offering a 2-year deal worth $11 million. Team option for the second. Thought he would accept that. All right, we'll go 7 million for 2 years. Ooh. All right. He wants 2 years guaranteed. What if we did 8? Sure, I could let him hit the open market and get for less. All right, yeah. Right now, we are going to stop negotiations with Alcala. Sure, we could get him for less on the open market. We're not letting him go. We're just merely saying we are done negotiating for right now. There's a couple guys in here I want to extend minor league offers to, not Rubio. All right, I think we're good. It was just Garza. Now for that other little trade I had promised you guys. Evan Banks is getting a lot of attention across baseball. Hopefully this trade still works. It'd be very embarrassing if it doesn't. So first in is Evan Banks. Second in is Danny Samora from the Rockies. We are trading for Did they trade the guy I wanted to trade for, like, just like that? Are you serious? As a third baseman, he wasn't either of these guys. Colorado, I swear to God. Where's transactions? Where's the trade log? There's a trade log in here somewhere. Who's someone I traded for? Traded for you. Alright, Colorado. Oh, what'd you do with him? Watch him been there the whole time and I'm just going delusional. Watch me not have been on Colorado. That's a possibility. Oh. You signed him to... Was it... Now, did not believe it was Danny Ramos. I said Donnie Ramos. That was super pretentious. Well, there's still a guy I'd like to get from Colorado. Watch him not be there either. Well, his ratings are down, according to Mozeliak, and I don't like that. Adam Jackson is the guy I wanted. Emphasis on the ED. No, not erectile dysfunction, the ending for a past tense verb. Anyway. As my computer takes 800 years to tell me that they don't want to do this trade anymore. Damn you, Colorado. I would not believe it was Ramos. I was someone else. I might just be going crazy. Yes, we could do this straight up. Andy Allen and Evan Banks for Adam Jackson. Or we could go to the Diamondbacks. And they have a man. Not here. He's not injured. Where is he? Oh, here he's going down too, Eric Bender. And he's 25. So I'm going to do the Jackson deal. You know, I didn't love Banks. I didn't think he was great with us. And to be honest... Oh, no, here he is. This was the guy. This wasn't the guy. Was this the guy? This was the guy. Brian Swarm. I'm not going crazy. And this would... Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good now. I figured out who it was. So yeah, I really like Brian Swarm's ratings. He hit really well in Colorado, which is a bit of a caveat, but I think he's going to be solid in Kansas City anyway. Adam Jackson, he looks like a very good prospect. Evan Banks, I just wasn't impressed with him, and this should include Danny Samora. We don't even have to give up Samora anymore, but I think we will. Ooh, I mean, Raul Castro. Just kidding, we're not giving up Samora. We're giving up Raul Castro. We're getting back Brian Swarm, good Major League shortstop, and Adam Jackson. He was third base last time, which is why it confused me. A very good pitching prospect. And we're only giving up Evan Banks. Let's do it. And we have to add Swarm to the active roster. We forgot to offer Nick Jensen a contract. We'll give him 3.4. There we go. I'm going crazy. Just a little bit crazy. Alright, let's simulate on through awards and to the... Oh, we got Activate Canterbury and Shelby. Got room on the 40 to do so, which is nice. Gotta check the staff once this is done simulating, because remember a couple of years ago I forgot to hire staff. Alright. A few guys did sign. Salvador Perez is retiring, we saw that. Extended contract for Mike Glass. Budget continues to drop, but because... worth shedding money, we don't need to pay anyone. So we're not. It's not hurting us, is what I'm trying to say. We would get Lovas to an extension coming up here on award season. Gold Gloves, Kansas City, Billy Napier. Haha, that's hilarious. Is a Gold Glove winner in the American League. National League are as follows. Reliever of the year goes to Bobby Aravalos of Tampa Bay. National League goes to Doug Jackson. The Silver Slugger Awards in the American League, none for Kansas City. We got 3 Yankees. National League, got a couple Brewers, couple Rockies. Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, I was just checking my phone for a second. Rookie of the Year, Jonathan Ramirez finishes second behind Dan Veach, who had a fantastic season for Oakland. He might be in the MVP. He deserved to win that over Ramirez. He had a 6.4 win season. I'm pretty sure he's in line for MVP. He's only 26 years old. Man, have yourself a season, kid. And Tomas Laris, catcher, finished in third. Some good rookies in the American League. National League, Juan Parra. Oh, boo. Ramirez would have beaten that. And Juan Adames. And Elijah Wayland in the National League. Skipper of the Year goes to Mike Matheny of the Los Angeles Angels and Tony Diaz of the New York Mets. Cy Young goes to Zachary Plyman, 31 years old, from Baltimore. He is fantastic, and he is not going to be a free agent. Darn. And Pirate Star pitcher Dave Christensen, he is phenomenal. 1.77 ERA. He will be a free agent this season. What a time to have one of the best. He nearly had 300 strikeouts. Good Lord. Good freaking Lord. MVP in the American League goes to Ken K-Craft. Not the guy I thought it would be. The third baseman from Oakland. Eric Woodard of the White Sox, second. Jared Johns of Houston, third. Dave Christensen wins the Cy Young and the MVP right before his free agent season. He's going to want more than that second baseman last year who went cross town and didn't do as well, but he still put up 5.5 wins above replacement. Only hit 267 compared to his 280, 290-ish range. Home runs were down to 23. And he's only on he wanted $50 million. He's only on a 3-year deal now left with only $115 million remaining on it. So that's, pretty good for the Mets. See if Christensen can beat that. I thought for sure Nally would beat that cost stuff, yeah. I speak so beautifully. Let's head up to salary arbitration. We do not have any arbitration meetings. I'm out of water and my throat's really dry, so I'm going to pause in just a second to go get some. As we, give it a second, hit salary arbitration day. Skip through it. And we go to, we are not tendering a qualifying offer to anyone, as we cannot anymore. Head up to free agency filings, and I'm going to be right back. I need more water. All right, we are back at free agency filings. International free agents, one of my favorite parts of every season. Most recent notable name. We got a left fielder, and last year with good potential. There's a guy with good potential and not wanting a lot of money, and we also got Yuji Takeda recently. So at left fielder, Momosuke Okazaki will likely DH for us next season. Excuse me. Yeah. Sam Ross is also a free agent. Remember him? He tore us up during the World Series. Yeah, I do too. Dave Christensen only wants $40 million a year, which for a guy of his caliber is not really too much to ask for. There's some good free agents. Jeremy Brooks and Rico Martin. Oh, good lord, there's some good free agents out in this class. And all we want is Tony Alcala. Oh, there's definitely people we can get out here. Let's go talk to Mr. Alcala. Still want to give you an option. How about we do a mutual option? There we go. So he can opt in, and if he does opt in, we can opt out. So pretty fair deal for him. With the addition of Swarm, I do not think we need a new infielder. Another infielder, I should say. But it's always nice to check. And I don't think there's anyone worth it, except for maybe Ricky Ruiz. It's too slow. Nobody's a nice switch hitter. Huh. I don't think so. I think we got enough hitters. Outfielders, we should be good unless there's someone on a really ridiculous bargain. I'm just browsing. Not saying anything like. Let's check the pitchers. We did not re-sign Devi Gruyon, so there's always a chance that we look at a catcher. In fact, there's a very good chance we look at a catcher. Are any of these guys not? Keith McGowan is not qualified. He's just coming off of Tommy John surgery. Maybe it was really good in Tampa Bay. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on him. Ahmad Ali is also free agent. Damn, this is a good class. Reliever. Do we need another reliever? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough relievers. Do need another pitcher, though. Do need another pitcher. Offense. Pretty much that. Maybe another outfielder, actually, now that I think about it. Because Morello can't really play center field. Canterbury can't either. It's funny. Because his name's I'm hilarious. Anyway. As the lovely allergy season once again punches me square in the nose. Yeah. Alright. Right now it's just Alcala. Oh, catchers. Right. Alright. We could get Luis Torrens for $2.6 million. He was the guy I wanted one offseason. Wasn't able to get because he was qualified. We could get Danny Skelton for 1.1. He did pretty well in Toledo, not very well in Bigs. I'll offer Torrens a 1-year deal. Because I don't think it's really worth it to pay Miguel Flames. Especially because we've got Alejandro Lopez. So just a 1-year guy like Luis Torrens is perfect. And one more outfielder. Preferably center fielder. Great. Jorge Montes. That's a guy I do like. Although I'm worried he would want to start. Lewis Brinson. I'll offer Montes a deal. Not that. I'll give you 1 year, $6.5 million. And no, never mind. I'm not going after Montes. We'll look for another outfielder sometime down the road. Or just sign Curtis Casey right now. There we go. All right, let's start simulating forward. On we march. That's getting... my computer's getting quite loud, but hopefully, thanks to my new software, you can't hear it. 2 infielders like our contracts. Curtis Casey likes our contract. Tony Alcala has signed. Dansby Swanson has gone to Texas. Oh, he signed already? Oh, just a 2-year deal too. Oh, that makes me really mad. I forgot to pay attention to Keith McGowan. Crap. I think I got him a really good, really fucking fair deal. Fuck. Anyway. Now we need to look for another pitcher. Who we got on the cheap? Let's see. Edixon Arias looks pretty solid. Yeah, I think I'm going to offer him a little contract. And we continue. All right, progressing towards winter meetings, we get a response from Torrens as Christensen has gone to fucking Minnesota. Only $26 million a year, of course. Nick Agosto to San Francisco. Torrens likes her, whatever. Fuck you, Minnesota. All right, Edingson Arias is happy with our deal. Bryce Montes de Oca for Carlos Feliz. It's actually the first legit trade I've ever seen in this game. Got a team option for next year. Not very expensive. For Carlos Feliz, sure, I'll accept that deal. Wait. Just Carlos Feliz, yeah, sure. I will complete that trade. A fair deal in OTP. That doesn't happen. But I'm pleasantly surprised. Montes de Oca and Alcala add them and continue. Coming up, we've got Jim Suk Seung signed. Solid third base prospect. We've had good luck signing cheap prospects out of the international recently. Curtis Casey has signed. So Sayuk and Casey added. We've still got 9 spots on our 40-man. Should be plenty. All right, Arias has gotten another offer from somebody. The Cubs. I'll offer him his original demand, 2.4. And continue. All right. Torrens found a better deal from San Diego, but Arias likes our deal. I can give you $4 million. I got plenty of money to do it. And we continue. Okay. All right. All right. Winter meetings. We've got Edinson Arias again. San Diego's trying to snipe me. I'll offer you $4 million as well. Winter meetings end. Trade proposal from Philadelphia. Luke Kelty for Travis Banks and Steve Carreco. I like Carreco. No, I will not do that. No, thank you. I like the first baseman they were offering. Not a bad player, but I like Carreco a bit more. All right, Rule 5 draft still haven't everyone accepted yet, so might as well do the Rule 5 part with you guys. Pretty short episode this time. All right. Burlington is first. No one from Burlington. Idaho Falls. No one. Kansas City. No one. Lexington. Got one. Andy Schrock. 1 point was a pretty good prospect. Now I'll be fine if he gets taken. Northwest Arkansas. We got a few. We got Jared Register. Sure, I'll place him on the 40-man. Who else? Guadalupe Acosta. Sure. And Evan Nichols. Yeah, I'll add Evan Nichols to the 40-man. Omaha, we got quite a few. Adam J is a very good prospect. We will add him to the 40-man. We still got some more. Juan Costello. I did not mean to say Juan, I meant just Juan. He will be added. Felix Cordova will not be added. Ronnie McKenzie will not be added. Bobby Gorton. We will add Bobby Gorton. And Jose Garza will not be added. So we're leaving those three guys unprotected. And Wilmington, no one to protect there. So Rule 5, draft. No one taken from us. We have the 14th pick. All right. Center field. Do we got another third baseman who looks pretty solid, but I'm not going to take him. Only really looking for center fielder, and no one's an actual center fielder. So we're going to complete the draft, not take anybody. Just bumped the mic with my lip accidentally. I apologize if there was any bump. All right. We just got until those guys sign, and then we got spring training left to do. Hall of Fame results coming up soon. I remember back in OTP 16 when this screen would always crash when I was recording. It was really frustrating. When I would have been recording an off-season for, oh God knows how long, like 30 minutes, and then, oh, crash. Just kidding, we don't save your database. We crash your database. That doesn't make sense. But it crashes, and so, or it would crash, I should say. Now it doesn't anymore. Trade proposal. Yippee. Kaye. Texas. Not for Armando Santiago and Jeremy Canterbury. Alright, Hall of Fame voting results. We still got two guys out there looking for them to accept our contracts. Torrens and Eddingson. Clayton Kershaw in his first year, 90%. CC Sabathia in his 10th year, inducted, and Prince Fielder in his second year, inducted. Congratulations to those three men, definitely deserving all of Hall of Fame. Still waiting for Torrens and Eddington, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. There's Eddington. And last but not least, Torrens. We might have to clear someone off the 40-man roster. Eventually. 17 still isn't accepted. 18. Unless we already got Torrens and I'm just going crazy. Do we already have Luis Torrens? I didn't think I was going crazy. We got 2 spaces left on 40-man for just 1 man, which is perfect. If he does decide to someday accept the contract, maybe we won't even have to cut out. Maybe he'll just take me straight to spring training. Luis. It's weird. I know a guy named Luis. Feels like I'm talking to him. Dominic Smith to Mariners. And... oh, watch it say... oh, still has not... except, did I... offer him a contract? Yeah, he's still out there. Alright, preseason's already begun. Ahmad Ali should have accepted that qualifying offer. Oh wait, never mind. His demand was really low, but his actual getting paid number is really high. Nice. Alright. Might as well just go through. Not really much point cutting out now because it's February already. I mean, might as well go into spring training with the viewers. Unless this is, yeah. Alright, I'm going to cut out quickly. See you guys back at the end of spring training as Torrens signs the contract. Alright, we are back at the end of spring training. Finished spring 12-14. Did have one pretty noticeable injury. Brian Swarm will be out for 5 more weeks. He will not start the season with us. It's time to trim down the roster a bit. Jose Guardado will be going to AAA. Nate Froelich, AAA. Jared Register, AAA. Juan Costello, for now he makes the cut. I'll probably come back to him. Saying AAA. Gaetian. I can DFA him. Gorton, AAA. Nichols, AAA. See a trend here? I do. Guadalupe, AAA. I forgot about Momosuke. Shelby, we're going to waive in DFA. And I'll come back to that. Pitching. We got our 5 here, and we got 3, 4, 5, 10. We got 10, so we need to cut a couple. Adam J. Right now, we still need to cut 3 more guys. I don't mean cut, I just mean demote. Stranahan, we will DFA. Alright. We only have room for 7, so Alex Castro will be sent to AAA. He was a Rule 5 draft pick last year. And so, but now we can send him to AAA. Lineups, we still have to get rid of 1 more guy. And I completely forgot about Momosuke. So Curtis Casey will also be sent to AAA. If he used to be demoted, I'll just release you. Oh well. Alright. Lineup set like that. Staff will be set like that. Wayne Green is not going to be closing. Alright, Montes de Oca will close. Jensen will be set up, so will Volmar. Stevenson will be middle relief. Lefty specialist. Cabello will be long relief. Alright, there we go. Lineup: Velasquez, Alcala, Ramirez, Okazaki, Lopez, Canterbury, Samora, Napier, and Richie. I don't want Richie starting. I want Maldonado starting. So we're going to set Alcala to second base. Put in Maldonado in the place of Richie. There we go. Copy lineup. Looks like Juan Costello's making the team. Good for him. We could have kept him instead of cutting. Oh, crap. Anyway, yeah, you realize my predicament now. All right. Copy depth chart. And I'll deal with the National League one when we need to. Last but not least, we got a player development update to go through. Severson up. Allard up. Okazaki up. Canterbury up. Acosta up. Santiago down. McKenzie down. Cordova up. Jonathan Pipes down. Bob Morales up. Steve Carreco down. Josh Gallagher up. Robbie Wyatt up. And that's the last notable one. Rafael Bazan up as well. All right. Last but not least, preseason predictions. Jim Nowicki still there. All right. Let's head on over to opening day. Preseason predictions, top prospects, and then we'll get out of here. All right. Think we can beat 78 and 84? I think we can. I think we could be a 500 team this season. Offense still, we need to see some improvement from Lopez. And Velasquez needs to become a solid starter. But we got preseason predictions against Miami, not at Miami. We are projected to win 74 games. No top pitchers or hitters. What about top prospects? We are the number 2. Number 2 organization of prospects, boy. All right, we got Adam Jackson, number 5th ranked prospect. Jim Nowicki, number 7th ranked prospect. Alejandro Lopez with his still eligible prospects, 14th, and Armando Santiago, 18th. So our pitching staff is gonna be pretty damn good in a couple of years, if you do ask me, and you are asking me. So I will tell you, we still need to find a good shortstop prospect, and more just hitting prospects in general. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Pretty fun episode. Again, like this rebuilding prospect's been going pretty well. Project has been going pretty well so far, and we're nearly there. I mean, we got Lopez, Velasquez, Ramirez, all in the bigs. Pitching is nearly here with Nowicki, Jackson, and Santiago. So hopefully, and it's a good year for the Kansas City Royals. We'll see you at midseason next time. Hope you did enjoy. Catch you all later. Goodbye.